and welcome to Farming Simulator 19 Marwell Manor Farm. Now today this is a first look tour. I've had a quick look around, so I don't know everything about the map as it's a new map and I'm going to be doing a series on this. I don't want to know everything. It's nice to know these things as you go. So we're going to have a quick tour around, see what you start off with, what you get. I've started on the easy mode just to see what placeables you get, and obviously you get a lot of sheds, animals ready to go with the, I think it was sheep and the cows. So yeah, there's a hell of a lot of storage. You do start off with the 6230R and the fend. We have a fend and it is the 1149. So that's 496 horsepower, which is always nice. You never have such big equipment. It's always lovely. And then over here we have the Massey, which is a nice combine. Trailer ready to go. Got it on the header trailer. I don't like these header trailers. I prefer the headers with the built-in trailer. And then we've got a mower, plough with a weight. And I think that was all we had. If we go into our garage, and that's showing you can basically sell the whole farm, which includes the fields, what come with it, and then all the bunker. You can sell it all separately if you want to. Scroll through that. This is everything we start off with, which is a nice little start. So we go into the options and we'll go over to the map, and you see there's you've got a red boundary map border, and if we select this for buying, this is what we already own from the start, and all the other fields prices aren't too bad. Some are, that's 371, so some are a little bit more than others. The cheapest one I think was over this way, yeah, that one there, which was 11,760, which is that the dairy? Yeah, I think that possibly the dairy there. So, and as you see, the top half we've got a lot of the smaller fields, which are ideal for starting your own farm. If you don't want to start over here, it's ideal for that, all that area. And the further maps at the top. So like I said, we got the map border, but you can buy the rest of it, and you can buy the whole outside for the 17 million. Now I think currently at the moment there is a little glitch with, well, it doesn't look right, it doesn't look as well as it should do, and we all know that. Bringing it onto console sometimes after these problems what needs sorting out, so there's no point buying the outer bit for the time being. And after all, you start with 15, 18, 19. These are some of the biggest fields, especially if you go and get number 1 as well, then you know you've already got a large area to work on if you prefer. But this is what I'm just doing a tour just to show you what you can start off with. Simple as that. Right, so let's have a look around the farmyard. So obviously this is where we've got some implements. We go around the back here, and this, we'll put the little mini map on, and that takes you out to field number 17. Now some of the hedges I've been able to drive through, which is brilliant. You really do need that. There's the chaff bunker just there. Now these are, I think these are, you can step on them with the tractor for, not step on them, but you can operate the gates as you come up to them when they're closed, which is a nice little feature. So this is the sheep, and this is one of the pens was already built into the farm, so it's worth starting, especially if you're new, or even if you're not. It's like the last farm I started, it took me 100 hours to get going, where as you're starting, you're getting on with it, you're doing your thing straight away. which is what you want. And then we've got the cows just here. I'm not sure how many that's going to hold, but it's going to hold a fair few. And we've got another shed here. What's this shed? So that is the workshop area, and that looks like that's working. Maybe it doesn't show up on the map. We're not going to go for everything, otherwise we will be here for a long time. So let's jump in the John Deere. And we will head. So how do we go over? We'll head over that way. I don't even know how we go over that way. Right, so we got your lime station, and there is your workshop there for mods, customizationally vehicles. And then we have a couple of these sheds now with the silo, and that's the lime station. So can we get into these sheds? Wow, we have a seeder. I didn't see that in the garage. And what's behind the next door? Ooh, cultivator and fertilizer. Cool. So you do start off with a nice amount of equipment. See the hot air balloon over yonder? So we'll head out just down and see what it's all about. So that is quite a large field. So that is field number 18, and yeah, wow, that is substantial. So what happens with this border? Does that make any difference whatsoever? Can we go across the border without buying it? I'm sure we'll be able to just go through. And as you can see, crop destruction is on. First time I've had that on, and yeah, it does destroy it. So yeah, it's fenced off, isn't it? No, we can get through. Well, we probably can. Anyway, we don't need to know that now. So let's get back on track. We'll head over to fields number. We own this field, which I've destroyed. Can we go through? That looks like a fence there. Oh, we can go through the hedge. I loving that. I know it's a bit naughty, but we don't know where the hedges and the gates are at the moment, so we're allowed to. So we're coming back to the other side of the farm. And that is the other bit of the farm where you see some of the buildings. We'll go and have a quick look over there, because this is the other farm placeable area. Whoa, and that's a solid fence then. Whoa, so you can't go through there. It doesn't let you go through there until you own it. Alright. Well, let's go in and own it. Buy that. No. So you can own it and you still can't get to it. Righto. So we can't probably get through there, so we get back on the road so we can have a proper look round. And there's a little bit of glitch in there, but it was the barn loading in as we're getting a bit closer. Right, so we're back on track. So that was the way we came into the farm, and looking on the map, we may as well go out down that way. Looks like we've got a small bunker, chaff bunker over the other side there. Placeable area on the right hand side. Looks like we've got some tracks going off to the pond. That's very nicely done. Now I'm going to have to go all the way around. But there is the Rainbow Ridge stores on the way. As long as we can get through, yeah, we'll be alright. As long as we don't hit that boundary. So is the water going to be deep? We're going to have to find out. I doubt it is. It can't be deep. No. The Rainbow Ridge stores. And is that the Rainbow Ridge hot air balloon? So all this is new. It's nice to see new stuff. And that is the Rainbow Ridge stores, and they buy everything, well, main commodities anyway. But I'm loving the detailing on this map. It does look, it's awesome, loving it. Right, so can we, let's cut it across if we can and go up to the sawmill. See, some of the stuff on the map isn't on the map. Can we go through this hedge? Yes. Oh, let's take that off. We don't need that a minute. So here we have the sawmill. So that's for selling your wood loads, obviously. Or is that your logs over there? No, that's wood chips. Nice little yard. Cool. Now there is the forest area just on the right here, so hopefully there will be, it looks like there isn't even a road going in. Oh no, there's the track. Whoa, lots of trees. The new forest. Now there's a serious amount of wood in this forest. I was quite surprised, and what I love about it is this track coming through. It's nice and easy, it's nice and straight. You can just bring everything down, clear it all out. There's a lot of money in here. I think it was about 398,000 to buy the land, but it gives you all the wood around, so there's a lot of wood. If you're doing the logging, you'll be loving that. Right, then you've got the Manor egg sell point. Let's go down that way. There's a lot of these trees close to the road. I don't particularly like that. It just gets in the way. Bishop's Waltham, Winchester, Fair Oak, Botley. Zoo. I think we just overshot. I saw a sell point. Yeah, and this is Manor egg sell point. We should go down this way. This is the track that takes you back down to the main farm. Typical British map. Awesome, loving it. So where are we heading off to now? Let's go on down to the South Views barn. There is quite a lot of traffic, whereas I did the Alps panorama at the Northern Sea and there wasn't any traffic on there whatsoever. Let's go in cab to sort these trees out. They are very low. That is what it is like in England. It looks like we're coming up on it now. South Views Farm. We can't open the gate now. Well, it might be because we don't own it. I don't know. It's all new. So this is another farm what you can buy. Basically this is the other farm. Got decent sized fields around it. Couple of sheds. A typical English farm, this one. Nice. That's for pigs. Is there anything in here? It's probably empty. Yeah, it's empty. So how much is it to own this one? 59,000. It's not bad. You can get through this side. Yeah, that's the silo for here as well. And there's a little bunker with your slurry. Nice sized fields behind. Got 6 and 7. Cool, so you've got the shop just down the road. Oh, that was close. I didn't look though. Whoa, so many trees. Now we have the John Deere shop. So where do we sell our vehicles? We want to bring them to the shop. Can we not sell them? Ah, you drive in this way. No? Okay. Never mind, that might work. It might be me on the buttons, but it didn't seem to work. Ah, here's where you're selling at the shop. That's where it is. I thought it was strange it wasn't there. It's like, well, surely you got to be able to sell it somewhere. By moving on. What's that down there then? I think that's just a private estate of houses. Yeah. Nice flat fields out the back though. Of course, this is for horses. So you got your horses ready to go, and then your jumps for your exercising. Cool. I didn't realise it had a separate horse. Yeah, of course it's there on the map line. Realise it was there. That's the whole point of having a tour. Just go in and have a look round to see what's going on. We're getting closer to the hot air balloon. Greendale stores. He's coming this way. So we've got quite a few things. We've got Greendale stores, animal dealer, spinnery, and the biogas plant. So let's have a look down to the left. That must be the spinnery just there. And then what's that one there then? So I'm not sure which is what there. Because that looks like the sell point for wool. And that's the, which sell point is that? Can't see it properly in there. The dairy? Is a dairy set? I didn't see if the dairy was selling different. No, the dairy was just selling milk. That was it. That's the dairy there. The one with the milk containers there. Duh. So that's the other sell point. We got loads of sell points dotted around the same area. Not sure what that one is. Ah, fertilizer. And then we've got the biogas with a couple of bunkers set up, but there is room to put a couple more. They are quite small. Yeah, you could probably take those out if you buy it, or add a couple more. Right, so that is most of the shops and the sell points. Is that I'm not aware of any buy points, and I'm gonna go the wrong way. I want to go back down. So I was hoping for An alien gym map would have been nice, because he always likes to put buy points as well as sell points. It just adds that little bit extra to the game. So we'll have a look down. We haven't been over to where these smaller fields are. Because where are those? Yeah, this way. Oh, that was where the horses were. So yeah, I just wanted to see how flat this area, and yeah, it isn't too bad. These could potentially be good areas for putting a farm in. And then back up to the shop. So I think that's about it really. We've covered a circle more or less. I haven't been down to the bottom corner of 11, 13, 14, but I don't think we need to yet. We can explore those in the series. It's just more of a quick look around, show you what it looks like and what you get. And by the looks of it, what you get, you're better off starting with a farm, because you do get a lot of stuff. And you do get a couple of decent tractors and a decent combine, which makes all the difference. It really does. I'm going to start a series on this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the original map, the original farm yet, but we shall see. So loving what I'm seeing at the moment, or maybe even start on this smaller one just down the road, as it's 59 grand. What a bargain that one is. Righto, well I think we will leave it there for today. If you've enjoyed the episode, then give me a like, and if you want to see more, then hit the subscribe button, and you will always get to see my latest videos. I'll be in your homepage. Thanks for watching. Till next time, goodbye.